Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right, man. Let's talk about it. First of all, I just want to say this is not a Michael Jordan bashing channel. I got a couple Jordan videos, and people hit me up like, "Damn, you don't like Michael Jordan?" No, I like his, basketball game or whatever. I'm gonna wait for a couple people to come in the building for real, so I can discuss what I really want to discuss. A Dame Dash Studios video thing just popped up. Remember your God, you can quiet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They probably don't like the word that I used. All right, let's get to it. Michael Jordan, I believe his lawyer, publicist, or somebody said that he turned down a $100 million deal, right? Which has everybody in awe. Oh my God, $100 million. He turned it down. He's filthy rich. One, yes, he is filthy rich. He a billionaire, right? Two, this sounds very familiar. So, for y'all that don't know Michael Jordan history, I'm only 29 years old, but I know this. Nike, who owned Jordan in the beginning, who's now his partner, was nothing in the 80s. They weren't really doing anything in the 80s until Michael Jordan came. Michael Jordan came and signed that deal. And you know what he did? He sold the rights to his name and likeness. When you come in the building, make sure you hit the like button, comment, let me know you're here. Yeah, he used his name and his likeness. So they're asking him to do the same thing in this instance. You know the difference between 2020 Michael Jordan and and 1986 Michael Jordan? The difference is he's rich now. So he can turn down $100 million, which he did. They made a big highlight of it. Everybody posting the blogs. Michael Jordan turns down $100 million deal. That's why I didn't name my video that, because that's real just clickbait. Of course, he turned down $100 million deal, not for to go do the two interviews and a little show up a couple times. It wasn't because of that. It was because they wanted to use his. They wanted to buy or lease his name and likeness. He knows if he gives that to them for $100 million, they're gonna make $1 billion off of it easily. And why let them make $1 billion off your name if you can make $1 billion off your name as well? But like I said, he'd been in this predicament before. He was already in this predicament when in 1986 when he signed the or 87 when he signed the Nike deal, whatever year it was. Nike took his name, his likeness. They was putting Jordan on every single thing, and they've been doing it, ever since. Until now that he's a partner, he'll be fine, right? That's why I applaud people like what's his name, Ball, last name Ball. They Ball, yeah, they blackballed him from the from the sports too, for real. God dang, what's that for? What's his father name? Light skinned kid, whatever his father name, Lavelle Ball, yeah, him. He trying to get them to, think on your own, use your own mind. You got millions of dollars. Why are you using one of these companies? And everybody was talking bad about Stephon Marbury because he wanted to make an affordable shoe for people. Now, I wouldn't say that Michael Jackson is the word I use in the title that you can't say or you're gonna get demonetized. right? I would say he was uninformed back then. Now he's informed. If you make the same mistake when you informed, it's your fault. When you're uninformed, it's not your fault. And not to say he made a ton of money back then too, but he could have made more and he could have kept his name and his likeness and all that good stuff. So I don't think he's the S word that I use in the title. I think maybe he was younger back then and now he's older. Another thing, everybody talking about they wish they'd have guarded Jordan. If they was there, maybe they would have stopped them. All this type of stuff. One, you can't live in the past. Two, y'all can't stick Jordan. I'm sorry. Jordan would have been good at that time. And if Jordan was young in my era with all the people, he would have been good then too. He definitely would have been good with Bob Cousy and them in the 60s and all that for real. You feel me? When Wilt Chamberlain was running through all them for real, he'd have been terrorizing them. They didn't even like to let people dunk. You know why? Because they can't dunk. So that makes it a lot harder, to play when that's a part of your game and all you do is dunk. But he would have excelled back then as well, for real. But yeah, I don't think he's that, but I do think he been through this before, so they're making it seem like, and he's filthy rich now, right? So they ask, let's say they ask a new player that come in there, hey, we want to give you $100 million to give your likeness and your what they ask for is likeness and his name, right? A new player is gonna do that because they never even thought about making $100 million. They may have thought about making $8 million, $1 million a year, $2 million a year, but they never thought of, hey, if I just give you my name and my likeness, which means they get the rights to your documentary, they get the right to all that stuff for real. So, you got to be careful who you're selling your stuff to, unless you just want to sell it and don't make no more money off of it in the future. But you never know what the future may behold. And I bet it took Jordan a long time and money to get to get the rights to his name back. Because you look down at a lot of people's feet, it's a lot of Jordans. He wasn't making as much money off of those ones, the older ones. That's why I think he doing the re-release and then he's signing people and all that. Stay away from 360 contracts. That's right, you got it down on the money. Them 360s that go for any business where they want to use everything. You can't sell everything. You can't give them your royalties, your back end, your show money, your album sales, your name. People just be selling everything for 1 million. Here's $1 million. Let me get your life. That's basically what they're saying. And you get this $1 million once. Yeah, 360. Yeah, you owe nothing. You own nothing. You can make money off of it, but you don't own any of it. They taking everything, every last penny. They need parts in everything that you do. If you quit and become a construction worker, no, but it's to anything that's embodied in that contract. And in that contract is probably going to state if you make money off of anything, merch, anything, they own it. That's a horrible way to live, knowing that you walking down the street and you seeing your name on a t-shirt and you ain't making no money off of it. You seeing your name on the side of the bus, you ain't making no money off of it. You see people walking in the shoes that you got, you ain't make no money off of it. It's a crazy way to live, but I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't think it's a smart business. If you know better, you do better. If you knew better, you do better. Do better. Be smart. Be intelligent. Use your brain. And another thing, I was just doing this live out of just random. Uh I have a video on the way. 5 steps to delete your collections off of your credit report. I hope y'all enjoy that. I hope y'all enjoy this live. I'm about to get out of here and get ready to get back to some work. I'll talk to y'all later.